The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaden McDaniels.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum on the wing. He's defended by Randle, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Gobert, the screen. Inside. Got a piece of it. Doesn't go for him. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Off target there with the little leaner. White against Edwards. Low block shot on the way. Rebound by the Celtics. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Holiday. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. Traps in the tray. Tatum's got 5 now.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Randle, a screen on Holiday. Conley with it. Picked up by Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
No good on the free throw. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And he sinks the second. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Gobert. And Horford pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randle. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Tatum. He's He's got 7 over Randall. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Edwards against White. Fires from 18. Bank shot. No good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
White, a screen on Conley. Holiday surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Conley. Holiday with the block.
This is one of the great defenders of his generation, Drew Holiday. Send it back twice on the pipes.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Horford with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Brown. Gobert pulls it in.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Trying to get open is Randall, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on White. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
One drops. He ties it up. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up, because in the offseason they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
Here's Randall. 23 points for him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really he has mastered that part of the game.
GB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Both free throws good from Randall. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Now, here's DiVincenzo after Jaylen Brown's miss. No problems knocking that one down. Celtics trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Conley kicks to Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. DiVincenzo with the screen for Gobert. Randall dishes to Gobert. Off target with the jump hook.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Brown against Edwards. To end the drought. And the layup good by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And, you know, for Boston, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Tatum with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, Holiday has the mid-range in his arsenal, boy. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor, you better contest.
Edwards looking it over. This one for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he's good on the first of 3. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he makes all 3. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Conley finds DiVincenzo. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Holiday against DiVincenzo. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Horford.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Shoots the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, give it up for Celtics.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Here's Randall following the bucket by the Celtics. Jacks up a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The kick out to Brown. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. Count that bucket. 1:33 left to play in the first. Here's Pritchard. 9 points last game out. Brown feeling out a bit. Rebound Minnesota. Alexander Walker with the ball. He has yet to score. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Lock at 6. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. for three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Brown outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Minnesota leading by 9. They've got Jason Tatum. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Down low with the fadeaway. Reed misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Springer the pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. Here's Pritchard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Boston shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Shooting one.
One shot.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Celtics trail by 6. And here's Tatum for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. For the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. And here is DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Tatum kicks to Cornette. Target from 3-point range. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Reed finds DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
Tatum with the screen on DiVincenzo. To the right side. Bounce pass from Tatum. Pulls up. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7 to the inside. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over to the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's time for Dance Dan. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Show us the moves.
Minnesota making a switch. Dillingham's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota leading by 7. Now Ingles still scoreless. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Tatum for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Reed. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Holiday. Dillingham with it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively. The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Tatum, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Celtics trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday, a screen on Reed. Pass to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Reed kicks to Ingles. Now, Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. Clock is at 3. Reed in the post. Guarded by Horford. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Hauser. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Pritchard. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. That one misses.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Derek White. Horford the pass to White. To the middle, stolen by Michael Conley. At the elbow, Randle. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 10 points.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that free ball. That's how good he is.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 7. Edwards against Brown. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Holiday dishes to Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Free throw good, Horford.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Now here's Randle. He's got 13. Back to Conley. McDaniels kicks to Conley. That's to Gobert. Randle from outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Celtics trail by 11. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Holiday against Conley. Randall a screen on Holiday. Conley for three. And Boston with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holiday against Conley. Holiday left side. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Drew Holiday, an absolute technician in pick and roll action, makes the right read.
Minnesota leading by 9. Conley, the pass to Randall. Down low. Deflects the pass. Gobert down low. And it's blocked. And here is Brown. He's coming off a 31-point game against Washington.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Cornette. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
That's his second personal foul.
The Celtics shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line, Luke Cornette. At the line with one shot.
One shot.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Conley scanning the floor. Conley with the screen on White. Here's Edwards. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Celtics shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Horford finds Holiday. On the wing, Brown. McDaniels defending. Brown against McDaniel. A fader. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to McDaniels. There's the drive. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
McDaniels against Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And Brown drops them both.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Edwards. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, no one's picking them. Maybe if they play mistake-free ball, they'll have a chance, but a slim one at best.
I'm sure someone in the world is picking them, right? Maybe not. Who knows? And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Boston Celtics.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Tatum on the wing, defended by Gobert. Timberwolves leading by 8. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Horford sets a screen for White. A 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Celtics have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And he can't hit the second. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Now Conley. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the up fake from Conley is so effective. Draws the contact, will go to the free throw line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
That's good from Conley.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Randle outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Randle a screen on Brown. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Let's go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McDaniels got his second bucket.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Tatum with a screen on Edwards. Fires it up. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 6. That one coming from White.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And check out the numbers for Mike Conley. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. McDaniels against Brown. Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
And Holiday kicks to White. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Brown against McDaniel. Conley for 3. And that one is off. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Randle has doubled. Outside Edwards. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside Edwards. Now Gobert. Randle with the ball. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Over Horford. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
White against Edwards. Outside White. Horford sets a screen for White. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Gobert. Conley against Tatum. Now here's Randle. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday, no one around him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Conley finds McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Brown. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Tatum. He's got 14. Pass to Holiday. Wide, a screen on Conley. Holiday with it. Conley picks him up. Over Conley. And too long on the shot. Minnesota leading by 4. And here is McDaniel. White covering. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. And here's Randle. Lets the 3 fly. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Edwards against Brown. Outside Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills the baseline jumper. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Now here's Gobert. 14 points for him. Out left to the wing. To the paint. They get it back. Pass to McDaniels. And he's good on the 3 ball. He has 7.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Picked by Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Brown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards finds Conley. Randle against Horford. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Over White. Conley's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. Outside Horford. Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. White down low. Edwards there. And it's White missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Here's Randle. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Holiday. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Edwards. Gobert down low, guarded by Holiday. Here's Randle, and he drops it in from the low post. 18 points for Julius Randle.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randle become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams making substitutions here. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. In fourth, the Celtics.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
So it's the Celtics now. 7-point differential. Brown outside. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Free throw good from Brown. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it would probably be the three-point shot.
Timberwolves leading by 5. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lets it go from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Brown's got 21.
How easy does that pull-up jumper look by Jaylen Brown? So tough.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. And that one, good. Reed's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brown. 1 points in the game. And the basket by Hauser.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Reed. Lays it up off the glass. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Brown against Ingles. It's Brown with the drive.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
The Celtics have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Ingles. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Brown. Defended by Alexander Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They got Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward spot. That's the Boston 5. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Tatum looking around. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves leading by 4. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Garza. Now here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Now Alexander Walker. No good there off the double clutch. Here's Springer. Defended by Alexander Walker. Cornette can't get it to go. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Garza.
Boston foul. Jaden Springer. Personal foul. First team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Number 00. Terrence Shannon.
Now Alexander Walker. And the layup falls.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And the first one drops. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Tatum against Ingles. Pass to Reed. Latre. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum down low. Ingles covering, and he comes up with the deuce. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And here is Ingles. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Down low. Here's Cornette. That one drops for him. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Ingles. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Now, this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by DiVincenzo. Inside, stolen by Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Ingles with the ball. Alexander Walker with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead. Here's Pritchard, defended by DiVincenzo. Outside Tatum. Off target from outside.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Hauser. To the paint. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Here's Minot. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Minot's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Springer. Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. A 3 from Tatum.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. There's a good screen. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Tatum's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Pass to Minot. Back to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Minot. Here's Reed. Now, here's Ingles. A 3 for DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here for the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Holiday dishes to Horford. Outside Tatum. The shot that time, not on target. Randall with some nice D. Edwards passes to Randall. On the wing, Brown. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. A second chance effort. What a shot by Edwards.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Tatum kicks to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gobert against Horford. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Celtics trail by 11. It's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels gets to Conley. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Conley, the putback, rebounded by Tatum. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Brown, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Buries it from three-point range. Randall's got 21.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Minnesota leading by 10.
Timeout.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Entertaining everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Holiday against Conley. Randle outside. Down low. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Tatum against Randle. Shot. High post. Tatum's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Edwards with a tough shot.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Celtics trail by 14. Up top, Tatum. He's defended by Randle. Horford with a screen on Randle. Tatum, that's for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
It's Edwards on the wing. Conley finds Randle. Conley sets a screen for Randle. Pocket 6. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Here is Edwards, and so they foul intentionally.
Derek White, third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's off as well, so he misses both. On offense, here are the Celtics. Good momentum, 8 straight points. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Outside, Horford. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Mike Conley. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And the basket by Tatum. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
That was Celtics Entertainment.
And so Minnesota takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
they've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
And I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.